Hey everybody, Spad here with your weekly coaching prompt, and I've got an inconvenient truth for you. And my hope is that by the end of this short video clip, you're going to realize that's not inconvenient truth. That's a convenient blessing. And so here goes. For you folks that are experiencing some anxiety, if you're experiencing some worry, if you're experiencing unease, if you're noticing you're losing patience, if you're noticing that your compassion is dropping, well, it could be that you've been detached from the vine somehow. I've spoken to a lot of the kingdom leaders that are part of the Way community, and they said they've kind of just lost that loving feeling. And my hunch is because they've broken away from the disciplines of our faith, these spiritual rhythms that will nourish our bodies. And so I know how it goes sometimes. You say, I've got this problem, and Spad, you've got this solution. I don't see how they work. And it's kind of a Karate Kid thing, right? Daniel wants to be a karate champion, and Mr. Miyagi's got him waxing his car. It does not compute. And so what we need to understand is that over time, as we truly renew our mind by flooding it with truth, it may not change our circumstances, but it changes how we perceive our circumstances. I think about Jesus in John 15, 5 through 11. He says in that passage 7 times, abide in me, which is Bible language for get your brain on my wavelength. Think about my teachings, meditate on my love, and start to unify with him. And after he says that 7 times, he ends that discourse with verse 11, and he says, I tell you all of this stuff so that you will have my joy, and my joy will be complete in you. And it's the same with Paul. Paul in Galatians 5, he's saying, listen, if you spend time with the Spirit, if you use every nook and cranny of your life to be thinking my way, then you're going to have some fruit of that. You're going to have love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. These things are connected, fellas. And Jesus said, listen, what happens to people is they get some good traction on this stuff. But then what happens is the cares and worries of this world and the deceitfulness of riches slip in and disconnect us from this gift that we have through God. And so the cares and worries, what are you worried about? What are you focused on? Where are you putting your mental, emotional energy? Deceitfulness of riches. Has work crowded out your rhythms of being with God? And here's the deal. I know that we talk about you have to create margin and and then abide, but you don't necessarily have to create giant amounts of time. It's about ways to slip in tools and strategies that will connect you to the vine throughout your day. Most people think, well, I'll do my morning quiet time. I'll do 30 minutes here to form my spirit. But here's the deal. You got 23 and a half other hours that is deforming you. What are you putting into your brain? What are you reading online? What are you watching on Netflix? What are you ruminating on? If you've got 15 minutes to drive to Walgreens, you've got time to listen to Lectio 365. You've got time to listen to Pray As You Go, Contemplative at Home, Abide, Dwell, Hallow, all these incredible tools that just start to get our brains on the path of truth and righteousness so that we see the world rightly and get a whole new perspective, and that new perspective will fill up our hearts. And so listen, I just want to encourage you with this. If you're a member of the Way community here in Colorado, man, get to the Thursday morning Bible study. It's on Zoom. Show up in your boxers. I don't care. Just get there. Get there on your Peloton. Get there in your commute. Be there. If you're a part of this community, get to one of our silent retreats. We do 5 of them a year. It's on the app. Get to a silent retreat. Go through, if you're a kingdom leader, go through the syllabus again. Look at the tools, look at the curriculum. If you fall asleep while you're reading like I do, get good at using Audible. But guys, get reattached. It will make a difference. It does connect. Wax on, wax off will lead you to be a champion. Abiding will lead you to live with freedom, fearlessness, compassion. Trust me, do it, fellas. So, coaching prompt, what are you going to do? Which one do you want to engage in to reinvigorate your spirit? That's it for today. Be loved. Go love.